welcome to my channel. So today we are gonna make my recipe of pizza dough, which is a lot of people are asking me how I do my pizza dough. Because if you, those people who's around me, who know me, who have tasted my pizza, they keep asking me to make a video of my pizza recipe. So that's what we're gonna do today. Except I am going to make half of the recipe that I normally do, which is we're gonna start with the 500 grams of flour. All right, and then we just gonna add. By the way, I am using a bread flour, bakery flour. That's what we call it here. But you could also use the double O if you have. So this is what I am using. Okay, so it's unbleached flour. So you could use double O all-purpose flour. It's fine, but it just have a little bit of differences having this flour that I use. Okay, so if you prefer double O, you can use that as well if it's very accessible for you. So yeah, we're gonna start with our 500 grams of flour, and then we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of sugar. There you go. And yeast. So I'm using instant yeast. So you could also use the dry yeast. It's fine. You could use half of that because the 1 sachet of the dry yeast had used for you could use that for the 1 kilo of flour. So I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon and then 1 and 1/4 teaspoon. So if you are making for a whole recipe for 1 kilo, you will need 2 teaspoons and a half for this recipe. So I'm just gonna mix it together with the sugar because ladies love sugar. Now I have 300 grams. 300 ml of water, and we need to use half a teaspoon of salt. I am using Himalayan salt, but you could use whatever salt is available to you. So half a teaspoon of salt, and I like to dissolve it in the hot water, so it's not gonna be a hindrance for my yeast. Because the yeast doesn't like salt. Kind of like make a well in my flour. Pour it in the middle together with 2 tablespoons of my olive oil. And then you can mix it together gently until you get that soft dough. By the way, I was using a lukewarm water because it helps our dough to have a soft finished product. So just gradually mix it until it's combined. This is a very easy one because sometimes I make this during the night before I go to bed, and then just let it rise in my fridge, and then the next day when I need it, it's just ready to go. But you could also just leave it in the room temperature if you have more time during the day. So I'm just gonna kneading it a little bit to make a ball. So sometimes it's different. You could add a little water in it or olive oil. It's very flexible. It's very forgiving dough. So it really depends on the hydration of the dough. So far mine is doing good. I'm gonna pick up all those excess flour there. And we're gonna start on kneading them a little bit. So you don't have to really knead it. You don't really have to knead it too much. Just gonna make that soft dough. And then gonna add a little bit of olive oil. It's a bit too much, I think. It's the same bowl that I use. So just that, and then we just put it over in there. Have a little bit of fat in there, a little bit of the oil around it, and then we have to let it rise in plastic wrap, and then you just want to let it sit in the warmest area of your house. I use my oven because sometimes I preheat the oven in like 50 degrees, and then just turn it off, and then I use it after 10 minutes. So just let it rise over there to make it really fast. But right now I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pop it in the oven and wait after an hour and a half, and then we're gonna deflate it and then let it rise again for about 40 minutes to 1 hour. This is the finished product that I made earlier. So it doubles its size. So this is what it's gonna look like. As you can see, it really double its size, and this one is ready to go. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of flour for dusting. Not too much, and then see how the air is really expanding. So I'm gonna put it down. So this one can make like 5 to 6 pizza dough. So we're gonna cut it in half, because it depends if you want a thin crust pizza or do you want to have a little bit, like, you know, a bite in it with a little bit bready. So mine, I'm just gonna divide it into 4. So I'll have that 4 bowls. So this one, you could use it. So I could put some of this in the freezer and wrap it in a cling wrap, and then when I need it, it's just there. Okay, you can just throw it out an hour or 2 hours before cooking, and you will have your own homemade pizza. So it's very easy, it's very simple, it's cheaper than buying a ready-made pizza dough from the supermarket. Okay, so yeah, you just want to form it in the bowl, so when you shape it later, you can shape it into a round. So there you go. This one I'm gonna use, and this one I'm gonna wrap individually. So this was the plastic wrap that I used earlier. Don't waste that. I'm recycling that because that's fine. So I can just pop it in my freezer whenever I need it. It's that simple. So on the next video, I'm gonna make another video on how I make my pizza. I'm gonna leave this one in the fridge because I'll be using it a bit later. Okay, there you go. You have a perfect, I have a perfect 4 pizza dough, and it's good to go whenever I need it. It's just in the fridge or in the freezer, you know. So yeah, there you have it. So enjoy and make your own pizza. Comment down below, you know, what the result of your pizza dough, if it turns out perfect. If if you have more questions, that just send me a message or comment down below, or you know, subscribe to my channel, and please hit the like button and share this to your friends so they can enjoy their own homemade pizza rather than buying an expensive one outside. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.